Welcome to the 8th grade Math Homework Helper Series. Tonight's homework is multiplying numbers with scientific notation. Directions are pretty straightforward. Multiply. And we're going to start with question number 4. So the first thing you want to do when you're multiplying numbers with scientific notation is you want to get together the like terms. So we have 4.5 and 3.1, which we can combine and multiply. And then we have our 10 to the exponents, and we're going to combine them. So we have 10 to the negative 2 times 10 to the negative 3. The whole number parts, pretty simple. You're just going to multiply them. 4.5 times 3.1 is going to give you 13.95. And if we add the two exponents, we get 10 to the negative 5. You should recognize that in order for this to be in true exponential form, this decimal should be between the 1 and the 3. It should not be between the 3 and the 9. And so in the next step, I'm going to move that. But I need to reflect that I moved that. And the way that you do that is by A, moving the decimal, and B, showing that you have a times 10 to the however many times you moved it right here. In this case, I only needed to move it once, and it was once to the left, so that's a positive move. So it's 10 to the positive 1. Now, my number itself is in the correct exponential form, or scientific notation form, but now I'm going to have to add these two exponents together, which in this case, because I have a positive 1 and a negative 5, it's going to be 1.395 times 10 to the negative 4th. Same idea for number 6. Start out by combining like terms. So we have 5.2 times 6, and we have our 10 to the 8th and 10 to the negative 2. 5.2 times 6 is 31.2, and we have 10 to the 8 minus 2. So that's going to be 10 to the 6th, but again, my decimal needs to be between the 3 and the 1, so I move them. I include the x to the 10 to the 1 to show the move that I just made. Now I'm going to combine these, and that gives me 3.12 times 10 to the 7th. 1 plus 6. Equaling 7. Lastly, we'll take a look at 8, A, B, and C, and we're being asked to write these numbers in scientific notation. So this is another situation where we want to be paying attention to whether or not the number that we're working with is starting out as less than 1 or equal to or greater than 1. For 8A, it's less than 1, so we're moving to the right, and we need to get this decimal so that it sits between the 8 and the 9. When we do that, it's going to take 9 moves. And because those moves are moving to the right, it's really a negative 9. So we're going to have 8.9 times 10 to the negative 9. For 8b, we're starting out with a number that is equal to or greater than 1. We need to move the decimal to sit it between the 7 and the 8. To do that, it's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moves. And so we have 7.8 times 10 to the 6th. Keeping in mind that the exponent on the 10 is always indicating how many moves it took. For 8C, we have 56,400. We want the decimal to be between the 5 and the 6. It's going to take 4 moves to get it there. And that's going to give us 5.64 times 10 to the 4th. Please use the work that was done for you tonight to help you to solve any additional problems that are on the homework. And remember, the key to success in math is not only working hard, but working smart.